This meeting is being recorded.
Well, then I'm happy and sad for you.
Yeah, I've just kind of resigned to the fact that I will always be in pain, but as long as I can function through the pain, we're good.
One needs to tell your nervous system to stop freaking out.
Yeah, I'd like that. But apparently it doesn't listen.
Hey, nervous system, can you stop freaking out? Oh yeah, thanks for asking. I'll get on that immediately.
Cinnamon says hi.
It's a fun new toy you got there, Gary. Is that holding Carrie's phone? Is that what that is?
Yeah, he's got this awesome setup. He showed it to me the other day.
Unmute. Can you hear? Okay, now can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear us?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, all this
Yep, we can hear you.
funny business. But yeah, I have this new thing that I created because Buddy's husband was saying, you need some sort of overhead cam that you don't have to keep moving around, like some sort of a track system. And I looked up online and track systems like that for a 4-foot section that doesn't hang vertical, just goes on the ground. The tracks are about $800. And then it's about another $700 for the thing to go on top of it. If you want the one upside down. So in other words, if I spent about $20,000, I could duplicate what I did here. And so as when the phone goes out that way, I can make the weighted end go out this way and stay balanced. And you can see overhead from any part of the table.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So you have that now. So let's see, we're gonna get started here.
Like, look what your thoughts created.
And
I'd be all excited. Be like, yeah, I contributed.
ocean sounds. Can you guys hear the ocean sounds?
No.
I can, just great.
That's super helpful. Thanks there.
I can make ocean sounds. I could speak well if you want.
Okay.
Ruth, you were muted. We couldn't hear you.
Well, of course, because I, pushed the button when I was already not muted. I was just going to say, one of you is going to have to translate the audio so that we can hear it, make the ocean sounds for us.
That's,
There we go.
Son, can you give us directions?
All right. So turn up the ocean sounds a bit. Hopefully you can hear them now.
Nope.
You guys have washed up on shore. Your ship was destroyed by the Kraken, in case you forgot. And you guys were exhausted swimming to shore, fighting the waves. And you're all strewn about the shore. And there's various different bits of wreckage that are about you that is washed up on the shore with you. These are things that you can use or do something with or whatever you'd like. So what is everyone doing?
Well, if I'm that tired, I want to take a nap.
Okay. Ruth's gonna just, try to catch her second wind there, lie face down in the sand for a second. What's everyone else?
I'll take inventory of what we have through the wreckage. It looks like some stuff washed ashore.
No, that is not the plan.
things to build sandcastles.
No.
I need tools. So yes, I'm gonna take inventory to see what
No.
I have. So that I can-
We are going to have a sandcastle building contest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I don't want to take the time to make the tools. So if I can find the tools, even better.
Y'all, I don't need tools. I have mold earth and it's a cantrip. So I'm gonna just
Good
start
for
building.
you. Like magic should be not allowed.
Maybe Estelle's just gonna throw some sand in a new space. Jeez.
She still needs
Kidding.
to do a performance check like the rest of us.
You do know that Anu builds things using magic, right?
I mean,
No. I
We'll
use
do it
magic
with
to make
magic.
tools. I use magic to make tools. Then the skill comes from me because I don't make anything. I don't use magic to make the things that the tools are used for. No.
I built a sandcastle and I used mold earth and it's gonna look like an igloo.
Okay, anyone who's making sandcastles can do a performance check now. Anu is up and she's starting to search the various different supplies that you have. Well, you guys, apparently, the rum made it. You guys have a lot of rum.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay!
Yep. And you have various different ship supplies to patch a ship, like if it has leak, like the tar and extra boards and some nails.
We can commit arson with the alcohol.
Good, you could. You have a
We
couple.
have a jar to put some dirt in.
You have a couple of the cross masts
I got a jar of dirt.
and
And because I decided.
oh yeah, we gotta. I'm trying to explain right now what you have. And so
Sorry.
you have the cross mast with the sails with the sail material on it. You have some dead bodies of some of the crew members who washed up and some of the pirates. You have some stuff that was obviously designed to be sold at like when they got to shore, because there's like a whole box of ladies' knickers.
Oh,
And yeah.
we could use those for rope, tied together.
Yeah.
Do we have the liquid death too?
Oh, yes, and I wasn't kidding about that. You had an entire case of liquid death water wash up with you. You don't remember that being on the ship before, but it's there now.
Hey, well, it's drinkable.
What is the liquid death?
It's just bottled water.
It's Steph's marketing ploy to venture into capitalism.
Yeah.
So
Remember,
Def-
Bonnie got drunk on it.
yeah, Bonnie got drunk on it last time, even though it's just water.
It was
Does
sparkling
it have any
water.
other side effects besides inebriation?
Well, no, the thing is it's just water, so it should have caused inebriation. So we're not sure why Bonnie got drunk on it.
It's Bonnie. It's Bonnie specific inebriation.
It must have been really strong stuff because I don't remember
Extra
anything about it.
water, no diet water.
So Phoenix is definitely joining the sand building contest and she rolled an 18.
Good job, Phoenix.
Nice.
Mhm.
Gary, I'm going to use some dynamite to help dig up the dirt and make a big pile. Does that give me a bonus to my sand castle?
I don't think so, but you can do it anyways.
All right, I do it anyway.
So I give up looking for tools to help me build my sandcastle, and then I just start on my sandcastle.
All right, Bonnie gets a 14 with her non-existent bonus.
I get 21.
Oh,
Nice.
And you get a 21.
did you roll?
I did. I got a 16.
You got a 16.
with my non-existent
And,
bonus.
and Bonnie, what, got an 18? Is that what you said?
No, she only got a 14. Apparently dynamite makes for really poor sandcastle building material.
Just
Alright.
go along with it.
So, Mom, go ahead.
Phoenix uses her gun to shoot windows into the sandcastle.
Okay, and what did you get for the sand building contest?
Oh, I got a 19.
We got a 19. And what did you get, Ruth, if you're doing it?
Rixori got a 15, but has also cast thaumaturgy onto her giant molded torch to light it aflame.
Okay,
And
I dig it.
Molly?
okay. So Molly, who is the most excited about this activity, rolled a 3 and has a -2 charisma, so gets a 1.
Woo!
I think that means you injure
Congratulations.
yourself
Pile
somehow.
of dirt.
Yeah, I think that means she takes damage.
Little pile of dirt, and she's just so proud of it.
I got a pile of dirt.
Hey, I grew up in the city. I didn't have sand to build stuff.
Okay, so Bonnie feels bad for Molly, so Bonnie is going to dedicate her bomb of a sandcastle to Molly.
That's very, very nice of you. So,
A new one.
yes. So if I remember right, I'm saying it's, did I say early morning or was going into nighttime?
I think you said it was early morning.
It says the sun is low in the sky, the last light of the setting sun silhouettes. It goes in the distance.
Oh,
So,
I was wrong.
yeah, so it's starting to become nighttime. You guys are on a desert. What do you plan on doing?
Okay, y'all have light. I cast thaumaturgy on my giant sand torch.
So
It's all
we're,
good.
we're gonna quickly gather supplies, the boxes, and we're gonna make fort tents with the cells.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Shelter is good.
Phoenix goes, I know what to do. She takes 2 sticks and leans it against each other. They immediately fall over. Huh. Thought this is much easier in the video game.
Gary, I'm going to search the bodies of the dead pirates and see if there's anything useful on them.
All right, it's a good idea. So surviving with you is the captain, the bard that sang the song before, and I thought I put him up there. And you also have, there's a lot of.
Did they participate in the sandcastle competition?
Brian would like to be invited to the Zoom.
Okay, I'll go invite him again.
Okay, sorry. I just,
No problem. This.
That was the dinghy.
Yeah.
Was Brian.
And
Ooh, I could use Arbor
invite.
in like the center
To hold up the
to
cell.
hold up the sails because it will not touch the sail.
It won't touch.
So
the
it
front
will
and
make it
fall
taller
over.
and it won't fall over. So let's do that.
I invited Brian. I think I might need like food or something. Or pizza or something. Oh, you have your can't don't have your phone. All right, so sorry, where were we? I was just inviting Brian. Oh yeah,
Bonnie was looting bodies to find useful things. And then we were building shelter.
All right. D12. Well, let's see what you get. D12. Okay, Bonnie, you get a gem worth 299 gold pieces.
Right.
Nice.
I mean, there's a few daggers, I mean, boots, clothes, belts, things like that. And one of the
Any of
pirates,
that could be useful.
one of the pirates is still alive. So when you go to search the body, you find that the person is still alive.
Oh, okay. I have the first aid skill. I'm gonna stabilize him.
Okay, and that
This
is,
is a pirate that literally just tried to kill us.
yes. It is one of the pirates that were trying to raid your boat.
Well, we need to make
In
sure
that case,
it's
I use my first aid kit to smother him.
We're all about murder and mayhem here.
All right.
Dude, he's the one who hit Bonnie in the face. Her beautiful, beautiful face. He gets smothered with a first aid kit.
Wait, is he an orphan?
no, you need to make sure he lives and mess up his face even worse than yours.
So he's prone. Are you really killing him? Because it'd be an easy shot if you wanted to.
Yeah, why are we even discussing this? Kill him.
Death to the pirate.
All right.
Consider it a gift for death.
So you kill the pirate easily, and so that one survivor is no more. So night's starting to set. It's starting to get cold.
Did death show up to
Probably-
collect the soul from the dude we just killed?
You want to? What else did you get from the dude you just
The
killed?
death comes.
No, did death show up to come
Oh.
collect the soul?
No, and normally you wouldn't see him even if he's collecting a soul, he has to make his presence known. Otherwise it would have just happened.
Okay.
But you do have the death water with you, so that's probably just as good.
Gary,
So
I'm
if
gonna set up a proper burial for the crew that were on our side. And for the pirates who were fighting us, I tossed their bodies into the ocean to let the sea critters have their way with them.
Okay.
I'll help Bonnie with that. I can use molders to dig the holes for the burial to make it a
Easier.
little easier.
We should
So-
also probably start a fire if it's getting cold.
Ruth already started a fire.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Okay.
Oh, she did? Oh, great. When did that happen?
Yes,
I know
the
she lit her
sandcastle fire.
sandcastle on fire.
So I guess with the sandcastle on fire, now it's just a glass castle.
Very good.
Well
Yeah.
done, Natalie.
Yeah.
It is more
I mean,
temporary
she's not
illusion than actual fire heat. I would recommend a fire regardless.
Okay.
Actual. Okay, so I will start building a fire so that we don't freeze.
Although, are we sure we want to toss all the dead bodies in the ocean? What if a monster attacks and we need bait to distract it?
You want to lug around dead bodies?
That is a valid point. We were just
mean-
attacked by a kraken.
We don't know what's on this beach yet.
But do you want to lug around a dead body?
No. I wasn't going to take it with us from the beach. Just,
Got
in
it.
case something attacks us on the beach.
Got it.
So you get your fire going, as you can see there, and you have a shelter made out of the various beams of the ship and tent material. So, it actually makes sort of like a lean-to type thing, and you got your various supplies that you've managed to rescue. And you also have this dead cow too. You can eat
Oh,
it.
sad cow.
Yeah.
Dinner.
The cow died, but you guys can eat him. See, he's on the fire.
Barbecue.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use arbor, we decided, as the center post for our little tent, because it will not tip over.
The
The
what?
staff,
Staff.
arbor.
Oh,
I named
oh,
it.
yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I didn't know what you meant by the arbor.
No, arbor. Yeah, I named it arbor.
Well, I built a grape arbor while everyone was. No. Then yeah, so you can use that. Yeah, he won't tip over. He does find it a little insulting that he's being used as a post, so he's not looking at you.
Got it. Got it. He won't let me look at him anyway, so. But he's not touching the sand, is he?
No, he's not touching the
Yeah,
sand.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, no,
So quick.
sand is.
Gary, I would like
Tell him
to build up some sand kind of around the crates and the stuff to kind of provide us a little shelter from the wind.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, as you can start, making various different little things to make a nice little encampment out of all your supplies and things like that. So you notice the place here is rather strange. The air feels different. The wind moves strangely. There's just something off about this place. And the captain starts telling you, he goes, so I've tried to plot our position using dead reckoning, how far we traveled away from shore and in what direction. And as far as I can tell, there is no land that we are on right now. We should have been 3 days from shore, but yet we are here on dry ground, and I have no way to account for this.
So Bonnie reaches out and puts her hand on his shoulder and says, wait, are you saying we're in the ocean? And then she reflexively inhales and holds her breath so that she doesn't drown.
Well, I'm not saying we're in the ocean. Obviously, we're not. I'm just saying this place, it cannot be. I've sailed these oceans for years. For 30 years, I've sailed this ocean. I've been over every square inch of it. And this island or land or whatever it is was not there during those 30 years.
Ooh, Magic Island.
You notice that the water starts glowing as it gets towards night, and you notice there's thousands of glowing jellyfish that are swimming all through the water.
That looks really cool. It probably looks better in person, but that looks really cool.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love that.
Wow, it's like a starry night sky.
This might be really stupid, but Estelle kind of wants to jump in the water and turn into a jellyfish and swim with them.
Oh,
So Bonnie takes out her guitar
Like that,
and
I'm
she sings a little sea shanty. You would not believe your eyes of 10 million jellyfish. Wait, that's wrong.
yeah,
Did the jellyfish eat the dead bodies?
they're not eating the dead bodies. They're just kind of swimming in some sort of a school. It could be some mating thing or migratory, but these type of jellyfish, you've never seen anything like this, glowing, so bright and beautiful and things like that. Even if you're familiar with nature, they seem,
there's nothing.
yeah, there's nothing you've seen like that. And they're not just one type. There's many different types. All
Okay.
throughout. It's rather remarkable.
Is there anything else that I would notice as a jellyfish in the ocean? Other than that?
Well, the water is it's just amazingly clean and pure, and whatever it is, an incredible temperature. It is like the temperature that you just want to swim in. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and you're moving around. It just feels so free and incredible.
Awesome.
So I want to look around and see if I can find any landmarks or defining features of where we're at that I would, that I could recognize from anything or anything for whatever reason,
Okay, roll,
just to kind of,
roll me a check.
there it is. Sorry, I had to find my D20. Oh, nat 20.
Yay.
Yeah, as far as this goes, it's this isn't any land that you're familiar with, but you swear you've dreamt of that mountain before.
Okay. So I knew it was like, guys, I know this is going to sound weird. Trust me, believe me, I know this is weird. But I've had a dream about that mountain before. I'm like 90% sure about it.
Ryan.
Bonnie realizes that she's still holding her breath and goes, and then says, wait, are you saying that we're not underwater, but we're in a dream?
I don't know. I know we're not underwater. And even if we are, we can somehow breathe. So, but
I would like to get some liquid death and see how it interacts with liquid dream.
Phoenix is like, man, I hate it when when the ending just turns out to be a dream in the end. It's just the most uncreative ending possible, isn't it?
Okay, so Bonnie reaches back and kind of scratches the back of her head and she says, I used to have a dream all the time about a bunch of gold bars just appearing right next to me. So if this is a dream, I would kind of expect some, I don't know, a greater force that narrates the story to just kind of make that happen.
Well, yeah, that hasn't seemed to happen yet. I guess you haven't figured out the trick to it.
Oh, Gary said no to Aaron. Reset the clock.
Day since last incident.
So, the cat.
Well, I got completely ignored when I asked to mix some liquid death with liquid dream. So
I thought that was a good suggestion.
we've got a whole case of liquid death.
The problem is like Gary's trying to multitask because we're still having some technical issues.
Well,
Did they say that one of Death's siblings was Dream?
yes.
yes. So
Interesting.
you drink the liquid death. If that's how you trying to mix it with liquid dream. What do you mean by that, Ruth?
Dump a little in the ocean there with the jellyfish and see what happens.
Oh, you go to the ocean and you pour in the liquid death and nothing seems to happen. It just adds to the water.
Wait, how do we summon death? Maybe we could do a similar method to summon dream.
All we have to do is think of death.
And the captain goes, well, if we're dreaming, maybe if it's just we have to try to concentrate hard enough, maybe make a lucid dream. But I never heard of a dream that we just all share like this. Well,
Is this one of those things where we have to hold hands in a circle? Because I've been part of that cult already.
No. That never happened till the end of the story. Imagine a game where they just win at the very start. No, there must be some trick to this.
the captain goes, wait a minute. I think I can feel something. I sense it. Yes. And then all of a sudden there's a sound of a storm. And the wind starts blowing your camp and sand going in your face. And then all of a sudden, out at the edge of the water, you hear the captain goes, no, It cannot be. No. It's a sharknado.
Wait, so we're not in Dreamland, we're in TV land.
We're in WandaVision.
See, I told you we were in a video game.
So yes, the water starts circling and sharks start coming out. And he goes, that's how I was told my dad died. You know, my mom told me he drank himself to death, but the other sailor said he died in a sharknado trying to valiantly save the ship. And he's just staring transfixed as it comes across the sand. Okay, roll for initiative.
Man, I'm so
Oh,
fish.
Oh crap! He said roll for initiative.
Yeah.
now
Ah!
15.
Okay, hold on. So I knew
6.
15.
I am a whopping 6.
Shell is
22.
Phoenix is 22. Molly
18.
18. And Bonnie.
Apparently, Bonnie held her breath too long because she only rolled an 8.
Oh,
Rolled a 6, so.
okay. And
Bonnie's a little woozy.
Ruth, what'd you roll?
Sorry?
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Ruth, you're muted. Try again.
No,
There you
it's
go.
only an 8. I don't wanna.
Yeah, 8 too. What is that over there? And Quentin, what did you get? Brian, are you on?
No, I can see Brian, but I cannot hear Brian. Nope.
Okay, well, I'm putting him on 12 and he has until then to respond to me. Okay,
14. Yeah, he got a 14.
he got a 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used fingers.
Oh. All right. I gotta get that going sometime. Okay. So and then we'll go, when is the bad thing going?
The back.
Okay.
Try again, Brian.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Change my mic setting, sorry. I'm on 14, Gary.
You're on 14.
Okay, so if someone dreamt up a Sharknado, it's gonna have to be Phoenix. She's the only one who would have watched that horrible movie.
All right,
No, not even Phoenix group to such things.
Phoenix, your
Guys, the captain has already said that his father died in a Sharknado. So if anyone dreamt it up, it's the captain.
That's
Yeah.
true.
so Phoenix, you're first. Is there anything you're going to do?
Do you guys have any ideas of what to do? I mean, it's a Sharknado.
I'm not entirely sure how to fight a Sharknado.
Yeah, that's kind of thing I was thinking too. How does one fight a Sharknado?
I would suggest we look for some underground, a cave or somewhere we can get to, because right now we're just out in the open.
I'm a jellyfish still.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any caves around?
Yes, you can. There's it's way off in the distance. You don't think you make it in time, but there's mountains over here behind you, and there's that normal looking cave, and there's another
Completely.
yeah.
A completely normal, not skull-shaped cave. That's not ominous at all.
No, not at all.
Dad,
All right, so
my dad is needing to show you his delicious dinner that he's made. Oh,
I tell people about the totally not ominous cave and start shooting sharks.
What kind of game is that called?
okay, well, the whole rolling thing and all that and damage.
Girl, you can't be in here. Come on.
Okay.
And then
Okay, 22 to hit the first shark. And then I got a not natural 20 to hit the second shark.
mhm,
I assume those hit.
they do.
Then I do 16 damage to the first shark.
Okay.
And I do 5 damage to the second shark. Wait, no, not 5, 11 damage. Sorry.
16, 11. Got it. So, yeah, the sharks aren't looking too good, a couple of them, but there's a bunch of them in there. Okay, so Molly, you're next.
I don't know what else. I didn't know what else to do. It's a Sharknado.
Oh, yeah, you did what you could do. Hey, Molly?
I say we dash to that big boulder sitting out in the middle of the sand.
This one?
Yeah. And so that if the tornado comes, if it's following a certain path, then it'll either have to go through the rock or around it or something.
I'm all for following the brave Sir Robin plan of action.
I like that idea too.
So you're dashing.
Yeah,
Drop my little.
so I don't think hand-to-hand combat with a shark is gonna help me much.
No,
Okay, so what's your movement?
The dash will be 80.
Okay, so you going to 80, so you got 16 inches of movement. So you get 16. What about
Yeah.
okay, so then Anu, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna actually run to the captain and knock him out to see if that'll stop the tornado.
Oh,
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 I like it.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Either it goes very well or we just don't have a captain anymore. Either way, I'd say that's a
That's so brilliant. I feel like someone's helping Abby.
There's no one else in here. I got food and they left. 18.
18 hits. All right. Roll for damage. We'll say to knock out, you're gonna at least have to do 10 points of damage. Well, no, we'll say 8 points of damage.
Okay. I got 12, so.
Okay, you knock him out. The Sharknado is still there, at least for a second. Quentin, what are you doing?
I'm following Molly.
And what's your movement?
25, slightly slower than.
maybe 50.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be the 50. You got an increase.
Short legs and all.
Mhm.
Dwarves, they're natural sprinters, terrible over long distances.
Yep.
Okay. So that's where.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Oh, no, I'm initiative. Okay, so now it's the Sharknado's turn. So the Sharknado. Trying to get the camera right. The Sharknado sweeps up the captain, and one of the sharks grabs the captain in its jaws and starts eating it as he wakes up and starts screaming as he's being raised up into the Sharknado.
Oh no, he couldn't escape and save himself because Anu knocked him.
I thought it would work. I'm sorry.
We all thought it would work.
A new, make a, let's see, what, you're gonna have to make a save. Where your save? So
Well, no,
make me a deck save, your reflex save.
Okay. 22. Ha!
Okay, you're not caught up in the Sharknado, and as soon as the captain screams his last scream, as two sharks pull in two different directions and tear him asunder, and the whole Sharknado turns red from where he was all the way up to the clouds on top, and then all of a sudden, the Sharknado disappears as soon as the captain dies.
well,
Oh,
good on
no.
you, nameless NPC. You told us how the rules work.
Good luck. I thought we were gonna have to deal with a frenzied Sharknado.
Yeah.
See, we've landed in a rated R dream
Mhm.
for violence and gore.
Bonnie throws her head back and goes, "Oh no, this is terrible. He dreamed about a Sharknado and one came to him, and I dream about wealthy suitors who just come to my door." And then she like opens one eye and looks around, half expecting wealthy suitors to show up.
Like your crazy ex-boyfriend, Bonnie.
We don't talk about him.
That was a rich suitor coming to your door. We weren't so gun-ho about it then.
Don't talk about him in front of the dungeon master.
But I am. What you gonna do about it?
Maybe it's not about dreams, maybe it's about nightmares.
Then you see, all of a sudden, Bonnie, you are surrounded by heavily armed men, right? And there is your fiance that Phoenix mentioned.
Ah, crap.
Yes.
Well, you said you wanted wealthy tutors coming to you. There it is.
You've
Natalie, I'm taking your phone away after this.
you've run out of places you can hide, Bonnie. You're surrounded and outgunned. These men are heavily armed and armored. I suggest you lay down your weapon and you're coming with me.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, the Bonnie's gonna take that deal. Yeah, sure. Quick draw.
Okay, go for it.
All right, Bonnie's going to use all 4 shots directly into the face of her fiance, all the time, all the while screaming wildly about the horrible, horrible dress that he picked out and his terrible taste in decor and the fact that his breath stings and that he kisses like a walleye fish.
All right, tell me what your roll and damage and all that good stuff.
Okay, working on it.
We went from Sharknado to Bridezilla.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, she is a bridezilla. That's good. That's a good observation.
I guess he's more of a groomzilla since he's a guy.
Okay, Gary, I rolled a 22, 21, 18, and 20 to hit.
Wow.
Okay, those all hit.
Oh, yeah, of course they do. She really doesn't like this guy. And roll for damage. 11, 18. Bonnie does 68 damage to his face.
Nice.
So he staggers back, but now the other gentlemen open fire on you. Okay. Oh,
No, because at that
That's
very
not
moment, all of my teammates come in to help me, right?
not until their initiative.
I'm still a jellyfish.
Okay, I got a nat
For 2
20.
hours. Well, until I come out.
Nat 20, 21, and a 23.
Oh, those totally miss because my armor class is 37.
Really?
Yeah, we're in a dream world. Yeah, and in my dreams, it's a 37. Can't be wrong.
Stream whenever her suitor dies, she's just becomes invulnerable apparently.
Yeah, it's a special rule. If you shoot your fiance, you get +10 to your armor class for the next 2 rounds. Look it up. It's in the gunslinger class.
23 points of damage as the all open fire.
Gosh dang it.
Style.
Are you even conscious at that point?
Ooh, yeah, because did we take a long rest in between when we landed and now?
We've only regained 10 hit
I'm
points.
not unconscious, but I'm really hurt.
So he could use some healing. Okay, Ruth, it's your turn. Estelle, you'll be after this.
Okay.
Ruth?
I'm thinking, hold on.
Okay.
You're going to come to my rescue, right?
That depends. Do you need healing worse or attack worse?
It would be
Both.
quite a dream if all of their armaments turned into sharks.
Okay, I am going to cast Dispel Magic.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You're going to cast on which one? There's 3 attackers attacking Bonnie.
Yes, but I can choose one creature, object, or magical effect. These guys came out of nowhere. I say that's a magical effect.
I'm with Ruth.
Well, you could try it.
I am also with Ruth. Duh.
Well, that's what she does. That was what she asked for.
Okay, so you cast the spell magic, right? And all 3 attackers go away.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Good job, Ruth.
Okay. Now your turn. You're in the water, sensing your friends needing you, and you have a sense of urgency, and you feel a little bad because you're not there. You were taking a swim, and then
Right.
all of a sudden, all goes dark with the jellyfish. Right?
Are they still there?
You sense them start dying, and you sense the coral starts dying, you know, and all the aquatic life underneath, you know, type thing. And you feel like, you know, you should have saved them. It was your fault to, you know, try to, you know, to heal them and heal the planet and what's going on.
That hurts Estelle's heart so bad.
So yeah, make a will check
Okay.
to see if
Oh no.
the will to pull yourself up onto shore.
Emotional damage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do my reroll. Okay, I have prepared a sea shanty for you all. In my best pirate voice. Oh, what do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, let her re-roll and see if it gets better. Let her re-roll and see if it gets better. Let her re-roll and see if it gets better. early in the morning.
Okay.
Did you already have a reroll token though?
Well, yeah, but we had to use
Yeah.
our pirate voice, right?
Yeah, well, no, you
Abby,
did.
you got dinner and a show.
Voice, so now you have,
I did. Look at how good I did.
yeah, so, but,
Well, I'm gonna use one of them.
yes, you can use one of them, okay.
Because I got a 2, and I don't really want to die in the ocean. I got another 2.
But you have another reroll.
I guess
Do
that's
you have any?
Reroll again.
I only have 3.
Reroll the reroll.
Reroll the
I'm gonna
reroll.
reroll the reroll.
Reroll the reroll.
Okay, are you listening to me, guys? Okay, that's better. 18, and my will is a +2, so 20. 30, 20. Oh,
Okay,
I just sing for my little jellyfish life.
Yeah.
so you were just barely able to basically turn from a jellyfish back into a person and crawl yourself up onto the shore.
Okay.
But like you said, you can look out into the ocean and all you see is all just dead jellyfish and the coral is now all of a sudden lifeless.
That's so
I'm just gonna lay there and be really sad because that was my movement.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when it goes back top of the order. Okay, Phoenix, are you doing anything?
Well, it seems like all the conflict has been resolved.
Yeah, so but you could still be going someplace or just about anything. You know, preparing something.
So Phoenix, what you could do is what's called ready in action. So you could say if unfriendly suddenly appears, you can take action by shooting it. And that means that when an unfriendly arrives, then it becomes your turn again because you've readied your action.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
think
read.
that's a bad idea given the nature of this place.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have another suggestion? Or that was
I
the idea.
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
should focus
Phoenix
on what we
just-
came here for, and maybe it will just magically appear for us.
Oh no, Phoenix just hopes that her worst nightmare doesn't come true. The horror being an NPC.
Let's see, no, but let's see. Let's see, all of a sudden, a 7-foot tall black man appears. And he snipes you for 23. You notice on his uniform, it has a big phoenix painted on his shirt.
Your doppelganger.
And you get 9 points of damage, Phoenix, as the rumor. Remember nobody thinks the sniper Phoenix is you, and then it's actually a 7-foot tall black man. The rumor goes. Well, he's here now, and he's just taking a shot at you.
Hey, if this is the real Phoenix, we should hire him and get rid of Natalie.
You know,
Hey,
you know, little girl imposter.
that I'll shoot you.
You met the real Phoenix.
Can I dodge?
No, he hits you.
Okay, well, can I shoot back?
You readied an action, so yes, you can.
Okay. Can I use my extra attack too, or does that not count since like it was a readied action?
No, you can just the one because it's a ready action. Now,
Okay.
and he's got extra because he's partially hiding behind this rock here. So it's gonna be a little bit harder. You're gonna have to hit really well.
Please don't put a hole in my hat.
Well, I can use one of my trick shots to ignore his cover. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Insert maniacal laugh here.
Can I do that?
Yes, if that's one of your abilities, then yes, you can.
Now that was a
Okay.
pretty good evil laugh you had there.
I really love.
Okay, I'll use one of my grip points so that the cover does nothing. I get a 25 to hit.
Okay.
I am aiming for his brain, by the way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll. That is 21 damage.
21 damage. Because he's
Yeah.
wearing a ballistic helmet, it does not kill him. The helmet was able to absorb part of the damage.
All around his head.
Yeah, no, it's a
Is
ballistic.
there a different weak spot I can aim for?
No, he's fully armored.
Okay.
You did hurt him. You're just gonna have to do enough damage to him. So now, let's see. It's gonna be Giacomo's turn. Giacomo. Giacomo is trying to make it to the tree for cover from the sniper and everything. So that's what he does. And now Molly.
How far is it from me to the sniper?
Well, the sniper is about 11 inches, 10, 11 inches. So, let's see, inches wise, that's about 50 feet,
Okay,
50, 55 feet.
okay. So I'm gonna use my dagger and throw it at him. But he's fully covered in armor.
Mhm. You can still, usually, you're thinking of it wrong, because when you're fighting knights and things like that,
Uh-huh.
like a lot of people will have like leather armor, chainmail armor, and you don't think to try to stab them, try to find the weak spot or hit hard enough or anything like that. And a lot of times you'll even have ballistic armor is weaker against knives, believe it or not, than it is against bullets. Like a
It isn't the
bulletproof,
way it's made.
a bulletproof vest will stop a bullet, but like a lot of them, one knife will go right through it.
Okay, so I have double attack.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna throw 2 knives. Trying to remember. So 20 hit, I'm just, does 20 hit?
Let's see, with let's see, how much cover does he have from where you see? He's got covers, no, 20 doesn't hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay,
You could
so then it
dash
goes
closer.
to a new, yeah, you can move if you want to.
Okay.
Dash.
Well, I I threw before I knew I could dash.
No, you can still dash now, and I'll let you move if you want.
I don't think I can do anything because I can't get to him
Mhm.
fast enough, and I don't really have ranged attacks.
So you're just gonna pass to the next person, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will shout words of encouragement to those that can actually help Phoenix.
Non-bardic inspiration.
Okay, now it is Quentin's turn. There you go, that's your point of view. So you can see that guy behind the rock. What are you doing?
If I continue dashing, would I make it to the opposite side of the rock so that the rock's between us?
What was your movement again?
50 with a dash.
50 is a dash for you, so 10 inches. Let's see.
Here, use our 10 inches.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, you basically make it right there.
I can't make it all the way behind so that I'm completely obscured.
No, that's the max of your movement type thing. But I'll say your symbiote grabs hold of a dead branch and pulls you the extra 5 feet.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna kind of catch my breath there and keep my eye around the corner. And if an opportunity comes where like sticks his head around the corner, I might loose a quarrel into it, but I'm kind of just holding right there for the moment.
Okay, now the bad guy is going to take a shot. He's gonna shoot. Okay, so I don't suppose AC 14 hits you, does it, Phoenix?
Natalie, what's your AC?
Did we lose Natalie?
16.
Oh, so no, then he doesn't hit you. The shot misses you. Bonnie.
Okay, Bonnie's only got 5 hit points left, but she staggers forward, clutching at her wounds, and she flicks back her red hair dramatically and calls out to this 7-foot-tall Phoenix. And she says, "Phoenix, if you are the real Phoenix was a sniper for Finn's Belladonnas, a brown coat. Well, I'm Bonnie Calico, first sergeant of the Belladonnas, and if you are real, then you will stand down immediately and lower your arms. This is an order from your commanding officer."
Well, if anybody else did it, that probably would have worked, but I like to say no to Aaron, so.
Gosh dang it.
So if somebody
Gary,
else,
I even did the voice and everything.
if somebody else wants to do the same exact thing, I'll let it work. So
You know what? I'm rolling a dice. I don't even care what you said. Here, I rolled a 22. A 22.
No, I was kidding. Calm down. Let me have some fun. You're fun to tease. So he goes, he puts down his gun. He gets behind the rock and he goes, "Yes, ma'am. But you know, that imposter, she's been playing with your mind or something, making you think she's me. I have to kill her for the good of the Belladonnas." Belladonnas, yeah, I tongue-tied. But he stops firing. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to put myself in between him and Phoenix so that he can't shoot her again without shooting me.
Okay, so here you go. Walk it over here.
Sound effects and everything.
Yeah, no, yeah, he does that when he walks. That's how he sounds, or she sounds. Okay, so now it's Ruth, your turn.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Aaron. 2d8 plus my 3. Got 2 6s, so that's 15 damage restoration.
Nice, thank you.
Okay, and that's your view there behind there. Okay, so you cast that. Now it is Estelle's turn.
Well, Estelle is still sobbing, but she's gonna stand up and just kind of walk over to the group. I can't really. I guess I can cast Cure Wounds and give. How are you on damage, Natalie?
I took 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay. So Bonnie needs it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can cast, I guess, not Cure Wounds because I won't be able to make it distance wise the whole way there, but I can cast Healing Word. At let me see what spell. Okay. Let me roll. For 7 extra points of damage for Bonnie. Healing.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
Healing,
up to
yeah,
27.
sorry. I'm not. Of course. And then I figure with my movement, I'll be able to kind of just not duck inside our little shelter, but I'd be kind of inside our little shelter.
Okay. So this right there is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So that's your point of view. What you see.
Okay.
All right, and the it sounds like the mountains are the volcanoes starting to become a little bit active.
No, no, no.
Oh yes.
No, no.
So,
I'm so upset about the jellyfish I just fall over.
okay, so the mountain here is starting to smoke and the steam and
Oh.
yes.
Better lie.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
That's cool.
And so that's what you guys see down there. You can get a nice overhead
Get a top view.
overhead shot of that.
That's so
Can
cool.
we figure out a way to move the cord?
Yes, I can find a way to move the cord. Hold on, I'm trying to find a balance point here.
No, you're good.
Okay, so yes. So there you okay. So now we're to Phoenix's turn. And so you don't have a line of sight at all because the real quote unquote Phoenix is behind a rock and Bonnie's in your path as well.
I'm going to dash towards the rock, making sure to stay behind Bonnie so that the doppelganger Phoenix that does not have plot armor will not see me coming.
Well, you can Bonnie's only a little bit in front of you, so you can only use her for cover for the first few feet or so, for about the first 30 feet. How far can you go in a dash?
Okay, well, I guess I'll run up and go behind that tree.
Okay. What's your dash movement?
Well, my regular movement is 30 feet. Dash is double that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get 12 inches. So yes. So here you go. You're running around the barrels. you hop over this mast and you go, whoop, and now you're at the tree.
Why is there that stone guy at the tree?
Well, he's the bard, and you've seen in other games I've done like figs. If I didn't have time to fully paint them, I just did this quick paint job so you can see detail.
Ah, okay.
But he's a bard.
Hi, Mr. Bard.
Yes, his name is Giacomo. All right, so
Hello, NPC Bard.
hello, child. All right, so now
And make sure to put the tree between me and the quote unquote real Phoenix. So that if he tries to shoot at me, the tree will just eat up the bullet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot through a tree. Phoenix has tested it. Takes like 20 bullets to get through.
Gotcha.
It's a hungry tree. It needs to eat bullet.
So
I mean, that's like 2 trees right there. And they're both between me and the Phoenix. So that's got to be like at least 40.
now, yeah. So Giacomo starts waving a white flag and holding his hands up, and he goes to the sniper, and is is saying parlay, parlay. And he's trying to talk to the sniper. So now it goes to Molly.
It was free.
What?
Nothing.
Talking to someone right now.
Oh. Well, anyways, it's Molly's turn.
Well, I don't want to interrupt what Giacomo's doing.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna move closer. Can I do movement and then ready in action?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer so he's not partially hidden from me. And I'm gonna ready in action. If he picks up his gun, I'm gonna throw my knife.
Okay. How close do you want to move? About there.
I just don't want him to be covered anymore, so I have a direct line of
So you want to be
engagement.
more over here,
Yeah,
like here?
yeah.
Okay. So that's where you are then. Okay. So Anu, what are you going to do?
So it seems like that we're conjuring whatever we're currently thinking about. So I'm going to think about dream and conjuring them here to try and talk to them about stopping all of the potential bloodshed and death.
All right. So you're trying to concentrate on dream. So
yeah.
nothing happens, at least initially. Let's see. So, but the mountains do seem to have become more active.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
No, no.
You probably should have thought of safely conjuring dream.
So if we think of J. Edgar Hoover will destroy us. So empty your heads. Don't think of anything. We only got one shot at this.
No, not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I was gonna have Giacomo say that later. All right, you got a fate point for stealing my line that I had planned.
Woohoo!
Go Roots.
But you can see the volcano over there. Well, let me get the wire out of the way. Get better wire management. All right. And so anyways. Well, it's getting ready to explode. Can they see the mountain? Yes, they can. Okay. So, and that
The
one.
little one?
This one.
Okay, yeah. Oh.
Oh, nice.
That was way cool.
So the volcano exploded and lava's coming down the mountain.
That's beautiful.
Are those panties?
But I needed something red, okay?
Come on, it's not panties. It was a box full of ladies' knickers that washed ashore.
Yes.
They're knickers. Yeah.
It's their knickers.
That's good.
I washed them first. Quit complaining. You're lucky you got that.
It's yarn, by the way, for anyone who's taking it serious.
Yes, it's yarn.
No, I'm aware it's yarn. I watched it fall.
That's
I'll
hot.
crochet you some
I
lava.
crocheted knickers.
No.
Okay, Quentin, what are you doing?
I think what I'm gonna do, since the real Phoenix is distracted, I'm gonna use my incredibly dexterous short dwarven legs to climb on top of this rock so that I'm sneakily above him in case that next option is gonna be another Kraken dive jump. But I'm not gonna jump yet. I'm just being ready.
Okay. You're up there, you're ready.
Hopefully I
ready,
snuck
the Kraken
well
dive
enough
jump.
that he didn't hear me.
Let's see. So, Giacomo's trying to, what you hear is he's trying to say, yeah, I understand, but she's just a little girl. She's confused, so she's imitating a hero of hers. You should be flattered, not insulted. And he's like, yeah, but I have my name to think about, but you really think anyone's going to take her seriously as a little girl being the sniper? No one. She's just running around. It makes her happy. She could be running around in a Superman costume, and I mean, for all it matters. So what does it concern you? And are you in the habit of killing little girls? He's like, well, no. Well, why? How much are you willing to pay? No, I mean just as a general situation. And so he seems to be making some headway with him, right?
As soon as he says, well, how much are you going to pay me? Bonnie's eyes get big and she goes, he is the real Phoenix.
Can I get any kind of sense from Steve as to which one's the right one?
Well, the Natalie plays the actual Phoenix. This one was always just a rumor because no one believed that a teenage girl was the actual Phoenix.
I'm not sure if I should jump down and land on this guy or not.
Do it.
Seriously, how did you do this, honey?
You haven't jumped on anyone once this
I'll
session.
tell you
It's
later.
official.
All right.
Super cool.
So Bonnie, it's your turn.
But Bonnie's gonna call out to Natalie and say, don't kill him, don't kill him. That's the real Phoenix. Only the real Phoenix would be willing to shoot a child for money.
All right.
Is a child, you idiot.
So are you doing anything else, or is that just what you're calling out?
I will call that out as I move towards the rock. I'm gonna sprint.
Okay. Sprinting towards the rock. And I think that was 12 inches you can move on a sprint, if I remember right. So, yeah, so you up over and go like that. And there you go. So, so now it's Ruth's turn.
Well, I happen to have this bag that's just full of things. Got a little bit of gold right on top here, you can see. Mr. Phoenix, sir, would this be an acceptable payment to save the life of this child?
All right, so you're gonna kind of dash over there, right? What's your movement? Ruth?
It's 30, so a dash would be 60.
60.
Yeah.
You're about 13.
Yes.
Okay, so that's definitely within range that he could hear you. So you're offering to pay him not to kill Phoenix, the real Phoenix.
Yep.
You don't usually have to pay someone to not kill a person, but here we are.
Well, he agrees to it, and he said, "All right, you know." He goes, maybe tell the girl to knock off saying she's me. I'd appreciate it, but fine. So he walks over to you, and he hands out to take the money. So you give him the money?
I hand him the bag that I offered in payment. Of course, this bag happens to be the bag I picked up from the trader a couple of episodes ago that continuously spews out bad things.
Okay. Well, you hand the bag to him and he disappears. All right. So now what is everybody doing? You're just sitting here on the beach and randomly your dreams and nightmares are sort of coming true.
I'm
still
going
trying
to
to manifest
politely request additional heals.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. I can do cure wounds at a second level spell slot, which means I get to roll extra dice. So I can give you 13 points with 1 cure wounds. I'm wondering what would happen if we went to sleep.
See, I told you we should have taken a nap when we got to the beach and we're tired.
You
We probably ought
did.
to figure out what's going on with the
I was
lava
like, wait,
and the
didn't-
volcanoes first.
But if we
We've had
go,
it figured out all along.
I'm just wondering where this is. It seems as though this is Dream's realm. If we go to sleep, will we be able to communicate with Dream? Thought,
Can I shout out something even though it's not my turn?
Yeah, we're off initiative.
yeah.
I using my thaumaturgy, triple the volume of my voice and yell out, Morpheus, King of Dreams, we request an audience.
You know, and still nothing as of yet.
You know, Phoenix
I
is
don't know.
just
I
all these nightmares. Can't there be a good dream once in a while? Like one where Flynn is actually useful?
I'm gonna dream about how useful and wonderful it was when I used to be able to lie.
Stop dreaming. It doesn't go well ever.
Bonnie is making sure that her mind is completely blank. She refuses to think about anything in any capacity.
So
Flynn,
Flynn's there. He's like,
Her natural state.
all right, You guys follow me. I know the way out of here. I got it all worked out.
Involve fireball.
Now Flynn doesn't do fireballs.
I know, I was combining it.
But, you know. So yeah, it's just, come on, Phoenix, come, it's this way.
I love it. Well, are we going to follow useful Flint?
Well, wait, let's offer him some of the death water.
Hey, maybe
No, some
that's
of the rum.
Morpheus
We
in
need to offer
disguise,
him some
because-
of the
Well-
rum.
Well, if he, yeah, that would be the ultimate test. If he actually is useful, he'll say, "Not right now. Now's not the time for alcohol."
Truth.
So you're offering him alcohol?
Yeah.
So, you know, he said, no, I'm actually off that stuff. I just got out of rehab.
Woo!
All right, so you guys following him?
Yes.
Yes, we will
Sure.
follow him.
Okay.
Yep.
So, okay, now, everybody, roll me a will save. And, anyone tell me, if they got, below a 16.
Gary, could you explain what a will save is and how to do it?
A will save is the extra thing that I had, everybody roll when they were making their characters, and I've done it in D before. It's kind of like you have dex, strength, con. It's another stat that I use for because you can if you roll a wisdom check to see if, say, something's real, that's one thing, or an intelligence check. But what if someone's commanding you to do something, and you know it's wrong, like he's trying to take control of your body to stab your friend? Well, it's not a wisdom check. You know it's wrong. It's not an intelligence check. You know you're being controlled. It's a sheer will to fight back. So I like to have a will. But if you have,
Stat.
what's that?
They have it on there.
I forgot to roll up a will stat.
Well, then just use wisdom
I got
for now.
a nat 20.
Okay, I got a
Oh, really?
17.
I got a 19.
19 also.
Okay, anyone who got below 16,
I was a dirty 20.
dirty 20,
19.
you got a
A
19.
dirty trick.
What? I don't know. A dirty 20 is a 20 that you use your modifier for.
No, I think it should always be called a dirty 20. from
That's
now
what I've always heard it called.
All right, so so Brian,
Yeah.
your symbiote lets you know that it's screwed up. It's profusely apologizing. And when you inquire about more, it just imagines something that that gives it nightmares from its realm. And
Oh,
so,
Oh, no.
oh,
Oh,
This is
no.
going to be
We're
bad,
gonna get
guys.
alien symbiote nightmares showing up.
yep, aliens.
no.
We got to deal with Steve's nightmare now.
Yeah,
What the heck is Steve's nightmare?
Well, Steve's pretty nightmarish on his own, so.
Well,
anything
let's
I
think
know.
positive.
Yeah.
Steve is so nightmarish that maybe his nightmares are like, I don't know, My Little Pony and Care Bears and stuff.
Those Care Bears are pretty nasty. I don't.
They
care.
are.
Dude, you ever seen a Care Bear
You're
stare?
right.
That'll blow through a wall.
You're right. The nightmare of a nightmare creature would probably be something really good.
okay. So you guys, hey, are you guys seeing the overhead view of this too?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I can see that you're pointing a red something on it though.
Is everything on fire?
Well, you should be seeing a skull right now. Are you seeing a skull?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but, well, yes, everything's on fire and glowing, volcanoes erupting and everything else. But as soon as you guys get close to this whole sand pit thing here, you guys start moving up. I have to wait for Carrie to come back. She just went to the bathroom. I just noticed. So give me 1 second.
Is the black area the lava rocks or something like that?
Yes, that's
Really
like
cool.
if you go to Hawaii or whatever, just recently made lava, not the stuff that's actively red, but has cooled down. Fresh cooled lava is black.
Yep, okay.
So that's what that is. And you have red stuff over there, which is active lava from the volcano that keeps, erupting every once in a while.
So cool.
And is this skull on a sand island above it, or is that a sunken hole thing?
It's like a little sand hill type thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So anybody else have any questions while Carrie's indisposed?
What did you dream of, Steve?
I know. Honestly, I really wonder if going to sleep would work. I mean, maybe not all of us all at once, but just a thought.
I know. Let's put like a red shirt to sleep.
A red shirt.
I don't really have a question. I just want to say that when Bonnie's fiance appeared, it scared the crap out of me.
Huh?
I mean, in real life or in game?
In real life, I was like, oh no, what have I done? I should have just kept my mouth shut.
And Abby, I think you're the only red shirt in the bunch of us.
It's pink.
I think the bard qualifies as a red shirt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, by red shirt.
Or
I
in the
mean
spirit of a
both
red shirt, yes.
NPC.
It sucks because I have sleep, but I don't have any spell slots for it. I don't know that I want to. I mean,
I want to sleep to get the spell slots. Sleep.
I know, yeah, why don't we just do that? I'm going to take a nap so I can get the spell slots back, right?
All right, no, hold on. So,
The sound is weird.
what?
The sound is weird.
What's going on? All I can hear is weird sounds.
I don't hear any weird sounds.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gone.
it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but
The weird sounds are gone now. So
okay.
Huh.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. All right, this is what the symbiote dreamed of. Right, all of a sudden, coming up from the sand.
It's real sad. I wanted to poke it.
I wanted to pull the string. It needs a little help. I buried it too deep. But, oh. It's
out.
it worked better. So I had to dig it out because my special effect didn't work because the sand is apparently too heavy.
Oh no.
Yeah, but so it worked much better in trial when I had a little less sand on it.
Hmm.
Is that Sebastian Bach?
But climbing out from the sand is a deadly giant lava scorpion.
I hate you a little bit right now, Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steve's hating himself a little bit right now.
So I was with him when he bought this and I forgot that he bought this. Should have known it was coming.
Geez, bullets just don't go as far in monsters as it does on humans. I wish I had some kind of bullet that just kills monsters.
Hey, what happened to that water elemental? Is it still hanging around?
Oh,
Well, she has her water elemental thing. She hasn't mentioned it in a while, so I don't know. Why is that?
Is Edith still crying in the ocean?
No, she's
no, I'm with you guys. Thank you.
she's out of the ocean.
Meeting is being recorded.
Okay, what
What
happened?
type of creature is this?
Did someone just join?
I did. It kicked me out.
Oh, okay. What type of
No.
creature is? It's a lava scorpion.
Well, I meant the types from D&D. Is it like a fiend, an elemental, aberration?
You haven't seen anything like it before. The DM has created this out of his mind. The closest thing you would be to kind of cross between like a demon and an elemental. The closest comparison for it.
See, I'd say it's probably a monstrosity. It's literally a monster.
An aberration.
All right, so now we're on initiative. We'll keep the same initiative just for ease sake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Phoenix, what are you doing?
Well, she decides to go and shoot the scorpion. Because what else will she do? She's Phoenix. She shoots things.
Okay, and then fire away.
Oh, now it's gonna get angry.
I'm going to try to like shoot it at the scorpion tail to see if I can like knock it off or something, so we don't get deadly poisoned.
Okay.
This sounds like a good idea. Being deadly poisoned is usually not a good thing. Got
It'd be
19.
hot because it's lava.
I got a 19 to hit.
Okay, a 19 will hit.
Okay. Okay, I got 25 damage. That's high damage. I got a good roll.
Okay, you hit the scorpion, and it screams out in pain. And
Is
go on.
it detailed?
That wasn't enough. It's too large a creature for the shot to take its tail off, but it does curse in its language.
Does it at least like knock the injecting tip off?
It kind of reflowed. It's kind of the injecting tip is made sort of lava that's coming out from the inside of itself.
Ah.
Yeah, so.
Well, that's disappointing. Carry on.
Yes, then it goes the bard's turn. So the bard then moves to the other side of the rock to hide from the scorpion thing. And then it goes, Molly, what are you doing?
What a red shirt.
Wow. Red shirt bard is kind of a coward.
Well, he talked the real Phoenix out of shooting you, so
It's true. I need to look something up so you can skip me.
okay. So now it's the monster's turn. The monster crawls out and grabs Flynn in his pinchers.
Poor Flynn.
Well, will Flynn be useful and escape the pinchers, or will he just flail about like real Flynn?
No, his use is that he's providing a distraction for us.
Well,
But
if he's
it was
useful, Flynn, he should cause some damage while he's getting.
Yes, that would be very useful to cause
Okay.
damage.
What I'm thinking is going to happen is the scorpion's going to eat Flynn and is going to get drunk off of Flynn's blood.
4.
It did say it was recently out of rehab. It didn't say how recently.
Sorry, honey, it's coming for you.
Well, if that thing can get drunk, we've got a whole case of death water
Right?
that gets things drunk. So just saying.
So wait.
I thought Death Water was.
Well, what I was looking up was what my dodge action when I pay a key point does.
Mhm. Well, I still need to attack you.
Okay.
I rolled dice to see if it was
All right.
you. And AC 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. Then is there anyone close to? Because we tried to send this. Okay. And then it goes anew.
Okay, so by the way, I have officially named my golem. I don't know if I told anyone, but I named my golem.
Mhm.
And so I'm and his name is
Oh, yeah, that's a very good
now
name.
I lost it.
It should be magical Mr. Mistopheles.
He's the golem formerly called, so now he's just a symbol.
Yeah, no. So
Never was there ever a golem so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
no, so the name that I chose of the golem is very similar to the name of Hellboy's real name. And so I was about to spit out Hellboy's name, and I was like, nope, that's not right. But now all I can think of is Hellboy's name.
So okay, well, we can move on then if you can't remember.
But anyways, so I'm going to construct my golem out of the water that's behind us, and then that'll be my turn, is calling forth my golem.
Okay.
And then my golem is going to take his turn and is going to do his water wave on the scorpion.
When he fully forms and stuff, right?
It's an instant thing.
Okay. You're forming it out of the water behind you, so it's going to have to travel from the water to the scorpion. Right?
Depends on the distance. Yeah. It will.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know your golem's distances?
yeah, that's basically what I'm getting at.
I can figure it out.
Okay, you figure it out. I'm gonna quickly jump to Quentin while you're figuring that out. Brian, your symbiote says that that the only weakness that it knows of is water. If you could actually get it into the water, it would cool it off and it would just turn into a rock.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of the idea. I wonder if I have like a lake or an ocean in my Kender pouch or something like that.
I don't think you have a lake or an ocean, but your symbiote says there is a geyser that goes off fairly regularly behind you. It's been kind of going off while you were there.
Okay.
And so it suggests if you were going to take a fighting stance that you do it there. And it also deeply apologizes for this. And it says the only other way it can think to get rid of it. So far, when the person dies who's having the nightmare, it goes away. And so it doesn't want to die, but it does tell you that if you did kill it, that it would probably make this thing go away too.
Yeah, that's not an option. Me and Steve are good.
No, wait. Let's consider the option.
It didn't tell you. It only told Brian. It's off his head.
Considering that this is Steve's nightmare, I'm hoping that it'll kind of fixate on him. I'm gonna loose a couple crossbow bolts at the same spot on the tail,
Yeah,
the fusing glands, and then make my way back to try and draw it back toward that geyser.
okay.
So I've got my distance, by the way.
Okay, what's your distance?
So where am I located? I need to know that first.
Well, we'll do the handy dandy overhead cam. So there you are overhead cam wise. And here's the camera where your figure is.
Okay.
Are we supposed to
So,
get the overhead cam view?
No.
The overhead cam view is under Carrie. If you look at what Carrie is seeing, that's the overhead cam, because I'm using her phone.
yeah. Okay. So it can move. Long, oh, it's okay. Sorry.
So did I skip
As
you?
long as it's within 120 feet of me, it just forms. Yeah, as long as it's within 120 feet of me, it forms instantaneously.
But it forms out of the water, right? Or does it not have to come out of the water?
It doesn't have to come out of the water, no.
But if it's water.
I would think it would have to come out of the water if it was an elemental, but if it's a golem, it's kind of created out of whatever's there.
Yeah.
So it would be created out of like the sand and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be
It wouldn't be water. It would be like a sand.
Well, no, it
Okay.
could still be a water golem, but it's just the different types of magic is what I was getting at there.
Yeah.
So it would just
Okay,
take the moisture out of the air.
Okay. Yeah. If
good.
it can, if we're, yeah, then that's
Okay.
fine. It can,
So-
yeah, I'll wait till my next turn for it to fully form then, if that's the thought process we're going on.
Okay, by the way, the water had to come from somewhere, so now you guys are all dehydrated. Just so, yeah.
Thanks, and
So some of you are like, man, I gotta get this fight over because I really gotta pee. You're like, yeah, I don't have to go now. Oh, and then you have a headache too. You have a headache as well as on top of that. So, okay, so now it goes to Bonnie's turn.
I didn't
Okay.
resolve my crossbows.
What's that? Oh, to do your crossbows.
Yeah, so I had AC 24 and 18.
24 and 18 hit. What's your damage?
$14.
Combined?
Yeah. Low rolls.
Okay, and your symbiote can do that thing that we discussed over the phone in text.
Okay. Well, that'll be for next round.
Yeah. So you damaged the stinger. It's looking a little wobbly, but it's still on there.
Hopefully I did enough damage to get its attention, annoy it. And I'm hoping it's kind of fixated on Steve too, since he's the one that brought it.
So it does seem to have turned in your general direction. So anyways, that should have been New was talking, so that,
Come on, you big dumb bug.
yeah, so that confused me a little bit from before, but anyways, that's what you see. And then it goes, because now, yeah, that's Quentin's, so Bonnie's turn.
All right, so Bonnie fights through the intense dehydration headache that she's currently experiencing. And she shouts out to Phoenix that she says, all right, we're gonna do play number 4 from Serenity Valley. She's gonna run up directly in front of the scorpion, take out all of her remaining sticks of dynamite, bundle them together, light the fuse, and ready herself. When Phoenix shoots her next shot and that thing screams, she's gonna do a ready to action and throw the dynamite into its mouth, football style.
Okay, then you'll have no more dynamite after this. You're all out.
Correct, that'll be all my remaining.
Okay. So you're gonna wait for Phoenix's turn then. You're just readying it. Okay, Ruth, it's your turn.
Am I close enough to reach Quentin/Steve this turn and still cast a spell?
You want to head to Quentin?
Am I close enough to him to get to him and still cast something? or
It depends on the range of the spell.
Yeah,
Well- well,
she's just.
I have to touch.
Yeah, what's your movement again? It's 35 or 40 or what was it?
30.
You have 30, so you can move 6. So 6. So you'd be just outside. You're like 5 feet away from him. So you're so close. But with adrenaline, I'll give you that 5 feet because you're really close. So I'll allow it. You can heal him.
touch Q or Quentin.
All right, awesome. I am going to cast protection from evil and good on him.
Mhm.
Assuming he's willing, of course, and it will protect against certain types of creatures, which includes aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay.
The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantages on attack rolls against the target, which would be Quentin.
Mhm.
And the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect of any current charms. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature while he's under the protection.
Okay. So yeah, my guy.
I'm gonna step up my taunts and tell that scorpion his mother was a hamster and his father smelled of elderberries.
Yes.
Hey, Brian, this is a family game. Watch the language, okay? All right, so let's see. Then it goes to Estelle.
Okay. I am going to cast Druidcraft, which allows me to make it says a harmless sensory effect, but I think I'm gonna make it rain. Just a little bit over the scorpion's flamey tail.
Ooh, I like that. That's good.
Isn't that cool? That's a cantrip too.
That is way cool.
It says harmless, but
Can you grab my spray bottle?
I think that'll probably just annoy him.
I mean,
I like the
it's-
special effects. So while it's raining, I'm just gonna squirt you with my squirt bottle, if
perfect,
you don't mind.
perfect.
It's all about the realism.
Just like my cat when she's naughty.
Okay, you make it start raining. I'm not actually gonna spray her, but I So.
love it. I love it. For those that didn't see it, it's actually raining on the scorpion.
Yeah, see, it's raining on the scorpion. Anyone can appreciate that. So it actually
I can see the water droplets. I appreciate it.
it does a decent amount of damage. 9, 12. It does 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Why do you have the other camera? What's that? And then it goes back to Phoenix.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and shoot it twice in one of its beady little eyes, really make it mad. And then I'm
Phoenix.
going to run towards the the geyser thing so it doesn't immediately kill me.
Okay.
Can Phoenix see the eyes? Those
Well,
big claws?
yeah, that's right. Line of sight. You can shoot it, but you can't see the eyes. You'd have to,
Don't I have enough movement to just move a few feet over and see the eyes?
yes, will take some of your total movement, but yes, you can move, fire, then move. You're gonna have to move about 4 inches. So that's about 20 feet of your movement to get a shot, but yep, go ahead.
Is it on the way to the geyser?
You had to go around the rock anyways. You could have went
Yeah.
around one way or another, but yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so I'd have to do that either way.
Yep.
So yeah, roll your attacks and stuff.
21 to hit for the first one, and then it was 17 to hit on the second one.
Okay, 17 doesn't, 21 does. So give me your
Okay.
damage to the eye.
$22 damage. I'm rolling really good today on the damage.
22.
Gary, put a little eye patch on it.
Yes.
73. So it gets really mad, and bad things are going to happen. So it yells. So
Okay. If it yells, I'm going to use my ready to action.
yes, that's what I'm getting at.
All right. I really don't want to flood this roll. So Bonnie screams out, "Fire in the hole!" And I'm going to use 2 fate points, and I'm going to ask for me reroll. Yar!
2 fate points.
All right, and then you roll.
All right, 2 fate points and a reroll. Got it.
All right. What's my target number?
67.
Crap.
I mean,
I might have to use a 3rd fate point.
I'm just kidding. I'll say to get it in there, you have to get a 20.
All righty. Here we go. The fate point gives me an extra 2d6, right?
A fate point, what it does is it's half the cost. So you can, so 3 fate points will get you a d6.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, nice. Bonnie rolls a dirty 21.
Okay. You get the dynamite in there.
Now let's hope you're not charging the thing up by adding fire.
It's true. So Aaron, you still have 3 fate points left, and your reroll is a token. FYI.
Did you hear that, Aaron?
I did.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so here's the dynamite.
I had my back turned and that surprised me.
So it damaged its mouth and it blew off its stinger. But in the process of being in pain, it bit down really hard and snipped Flynn in 2.
No.
Oh, poor Flynn.
Yep. Let's see.
And this version was so useful too.
And Carrie, make a reflex save. You're going to try to see if, since you're so close, you could be within the blast. And also a stealth.
Want to reroll?
Mhm.
You don't want to keep the 2?
Oh my god.
No!
Okay. What did you say the
What's your
damage?
pirate voice? Do your pirate voice.
What did you say the damage was again?
You can't roll a 1.
Oh, you can't reroll one.
Uh,
No.
So, sorry, I was talking to someone. What were you asking?
What was the damage you did again with the dynamite?
I didn't roll it. Do you want me to?
Yeah, roll the damage real quick.
Okay.
That's such a great idea. Before you went down the range.
5 sticks of dynamite. Five
Cool.
pieces.
Coming outside, I mean, it really was. I
It
know
was.
you had a hiccup, but it was still cool.
28 points of damage from the 5 sticks of dynamite.
Okay, what do you get for, you got one, right?
She got that one.
Yeah, for dexterity, I got a 1.
Okay, well, you were so close to it, you get the damage too.
Okay. So I'm unconscious.
Yes. So you're unconscious, and what'd you get?
Oh, I didn't know yet.
Yeah, you roll.
Am I close enough though?
You're within, but you're only for half, even if you don't make it.
15.
You got 15. Okay, so take 7 points,
Okay.
right? And so now it goes the
It's not looking good.
so the bard has ready to spell. And
Oh, Gary, quick question.
yes,
Because the dynamite went off inside the scorpion, does that count as a critical hit?
yes, I've already removed his tail and given him damage. Well, I got a ton of damage.
Okay, cool.
Yay, it worked.
Okay. So I lost track of those. So the bard was, where did my stuff go? I got this.
Did you put part of it there?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that was all of it or not.
So basically the bard casts and on a wall of water erupts kind of like not just in front of but like underneath, so it's showering the scorpion with water, and steam is going all over the place. And so that was the bard's turn. So that's what his point of view is.
Man, he's useful.
Molly.
Maybe he's not a red shirt.
You don't have your players die. I would be dead if we're playing regular D&D, so I don't know what.
No, you have to make your, well, if it was regular D, you'd have to make death saves.
Yes.
Because the damage was more than my hit points. So.
So yeah, so it would be death saves. I can't
Yes.
remember how to make those.
I think it's based on con.
Yes, it is based on con, and you get 3 of them. So there's basically 3 rounds for somebody to get and save you. So you basically you'd make a roll.
Okay.
You have to either succeed or fail, and you have to succeed on the majority. I think.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay, well, I'll read
Donate
the next person.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna move on for now. So now it's the scorpion guy's turn. So he's charging forward, really ticked, and he's heading for Steve. Type thing. And so this is the scorpion's point of view. And so now he's going to basically move forward and plow all these people in front of him and kind of trample them. So the bard, Carrie, Phoenix, and Ruth. So Phoenix and Ruth make a dexterity check to see if you can get out of the way.
Is this a saving throw?
Yeah, so a reflex saving throw. You have to beat an 11.
21.
21.
18.
Okay.
18.
Okay, I heard you. So you guys managed to get out of the way. The Bard and Carrie aren't so lucky.
No.
So it's coming for you, Brian. I'm coming for you, Barbara.
My
And
hamster comment.
so it's going to make an attack, and it's going to make an attack at disadvantage.
I just have to roll
Okay.
successes.
With disadvantage because of the spell that you put on you. And also because it has one eye for depth perception, it's completely missed his attacks on you.
Nice.
Yeah. So now let's go to Anu.
Okay, so I'm kind of useless, so we're just gonna skip my turn and go straight to my golem's turn.
Okay.
And so he's going to do his wall of water, which the scorpion has to succeed on a strength save of 16, or he's going to be pushed back 15 feet. But he automatically takes 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope. 6, 12, 13, 14, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Now, which way are you trying to push him? Are you trying to push him towards the water? Because Brian is trying to get him to that geyser over there, which keeps going off. So you're pushing him in that direction, or you backwards, because that would be forward. Backwards would technically be this way.
So it's backwards from whatever direction my golem is facing. So if my golem is facing,
Okay, so he's yes, okay.
so the creature would technically lunge forward, but it's backwards away from my golem.
Okay, and as you said, a strength check.
And if he strength check of 16 or be pushed back 15 feet or forward in this case.
So you said a 16 and wait a minute, 7. So he makes it.
Dang it.
But he took the damage. Now it's what's that?
The 16 points.
Yeah, I took the 16 points. It's water damage. I should probably double it.
Or triple it if you want.
Yeah, we're cool with that.
I've
Ice cold water. Actually, it's not.
Okay, so now we're on Quentin's turn.
All right. Am I close enough to the geyser that I can back up to it, or is that going to open me up to an attack?
Well, he's rolling with disadvantage because of protection that Ruth put on you, and he also has one eye, so I'm actually kind of rolling 3 times and taking the worst of them. But at this point, yes, you can only move 5 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity. The geyser is about see where you want. You probably want about a foot's movement. So you need to move about 60 feet to be perfectly positioned to get that guy to get blown up by the geyser.
All right. In that case, then I am going to just activate my ring of jumping, turn around and make a giant leap and continue to dash and roll my way and as far as I can get.
Great plan.
Okay, and what is your ring of jumping? How far can you jump?
Triples my jump.
Nice.
Okay. So what's that in distance?
That one I am not positive because I don't recall what the jump distance is.
Okay, well, what's your movement again?
My normal speed is 25.
25. So okay, so you get to go 50, which is 10. So your jump, I would imagine, would have given you some. All I had to give you is like 5 or so feet.
Oh,
So we'll say that worked.
I want to get just one step beyond the geyser, so I'm not sitting it in when it goes off too, but directly opposite so that he'll walk right on top of it to come get me.
Yeah, so here's your point of view now. You're kind of this way, looking at the guy at a little black square. Put that under it. Keeps it from slipping. Okay. Oh no, it unscrewed.
oh.
No. So I'll have to fix that later.
And the crossbows are ready and loaded too.
Gotcha. Okay, Ruth, what are you doing?
But by the way, Ruth, I'm like
Oh,
right behind. I'm right behind you and unconscious.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
I missed that. How did you get unconscious?
Bonnie threw dynamite at the scorpion when I was standing right in front of it.
Okay. Are you highly damaged?
Yeah, I'm at 0 hit points.
I don't know why you bring me up. I don't see how those two things are related at all.
In my notes, I put Bonnie killed Molly.
How can you put that in the notes if you're dead?
Ghostly notes. Maybe I'm taking notes.
She's a ghost
Yeah.
writer. She's a ghost
I'm
writer.
a ghost rider.
It's a ghost rider.
Well, that's impossible. You know what they say? Dead man tell no tales.
Good one, Natalie.
It's a good thing she's a woman then.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm going to have to cast a prayer of healing. Who all's damaged in our group right now?
Well, I'm unconscious.
She needs it the most, for sure.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Molly needs it the most.
I'm not gonna say no to healing, but she definitely is the one that needs it the most.
Yeah, my
Will affect up to 6 creatures of my choice within sight.
Oh, nice.
I like
Yes.
this spell already.
So do we have more than 6 damaged?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
only down like
I-
5 hit points, so don't even
I'm
worry.
missing
about me.
I'm only missing like 9 hit points.
Well, there's less than 6 of us on the team, so you could heal all of us that you can see.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That works too.
Okay. Each of you will regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spell casting ability. I'm rolling now.
I'm just gonna say that I'm all the way healed because I literally only had like 5 points of damage.
Okay, you each get 7. That was a bad roll.
hey,
It's okay.
that counts. Bonnie's not dead.
I'm no longer I'm no longer unconscious, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not on your death, Susan.
I'm still prone.
Mhm.
Okay.
Probably
Alright.
got a pretty bad headache with the dehydration on top of being knocked out.
Yeah. Everyone's casting all these water spells, man. You guys are drying up like raisins. Okay, Estelle.
All right, well, from where I'm at, can I see Molly?
Well,
Because I can give her a little more.
that's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
or I don't know.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you can.
Okay.
okay. Well, then I will cast for my bonus action, Healing Word at a 2nd level spell slot. Those were not good rolls. For 7, hit points of healing. And then I can also do my druid craft again, which is the rain on our scorpion.
So you could say that you bless the rains down in Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if that's where you were. Okay, Phoenix.
Hey, all this sand, who knows?
Okay, so at this point, I'm a little confused about what's going on.
You're fighting a giant scorpion thing. That's
Yeah, I got
Made
that.
out of lava.
yeah.
We're trying to push it towards the geyser so that the geyser can just kind of cool the lava portion of this creature.
Did Estelle's rain do any damage?
Yeah.
Yes, I should
Well,
add damage.
I'll shoot a different eye and then dash towards the geyser because it will be mad at me.
That's fair.
Yeah, go for it.
I am in favor of this plan.
And I'll step up my taunts even more and start calling it things like
I'll shoot its eye
cockroach.
twice since I just have 2 actions. Well, not 2 actions. I just have 2 attacks. So
I am in favor of this plan.
22 to hit for the first one. And 22 to hit for the second one. I rolled 16 twice in a row.
Nice.
Does that hit?
What was the AC again? Legit?
I think she said 22.
She said 22. Both
yes.
shots were 22.
Then that hits. Give me damage.
Okay.
Just because I can.
Right.
So 24 damage for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And 19 damage for the second. Wow, I'm really just getting good damage rolls today. I am happy with you, D10.
Okay. So 208.
And the D10 loves you too.
So then the bard.
And then after I shot its eye twice and got it mad at me, I am now running as fast as I can towards the geyser.
Maybe to the opposite
Okay.
side of Quentin. Just the top.
Past that. Okay, so now I forgot whose turn it is. Oh, it's the bard's. So the
Didn't the bard die?
what?
No, he just got ran over. That just doesn't cause death.
I am of the understanding now.
Okay, so that's the bard's point of view, and and he casts a spectral hand and starts pushing thing about 15 or so feet closer to the guys are sort of steering it. All right, and now it goes Molly.
I'm going to dash close enough so I can cast minor illusion here, which I need 30 feet from the spot.
Ooh, I like that.
30 feet from the spot, so 30 need to be within 6 inches of that spot. So we need to go right about there. So you got, so that means 11. That means you have to move about 55.
Okay,
You can do that.
So,
If
yeah.
you dash, yeah.
if I pay a key point, then I can dash and cast minor illusion at the same time.
Okay.
Nice.
And guys, what do you think the scorpion would want most that I can cast minor illusion?
People to eat.
No, I think
think the
symbiote.
best-
I think you make it look like
Cute, Quentin.
I think the best option would be to create 2 illusionary walls of water that just turn and guide it into a funnel straight into the geyser.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
that's a great idea. Yeah.
Now there's one wall of water.
Okay. I think that's all you have, so.
Yeah.
This is the other wall of water.
Yeah.
This is our imaginary wall or our imaginary tunnel.
And high five to you too, Bonnie.
This is our rock of water.
Come and get me a big
Do
cockroach.
you see the water? There it is.
So now here's the scorpion guy, you know, and he's running. Kind of hard to do.
Nice shot of Carrie you got there.
Sorry.
All right.
I'll just do the camera, then I'll move the guy. So you see the guy come up and he's basically straddling over the geyser, but
Can you move
he's,
the top-down camera too?
Yeah,
For that.
just a second.
yeah, 1 second. I have to try to get everything here. So this is the scorpion point of view. Well, it's gonna have to just be down here. So the scorpion's point of view-ish. In the I keep forgetting what I have to tighten. Used to it. Okay, so that's the top down point of view.
Thank you.
All right, and that was what Molly was doing, and that was the bad guy. The bad guy is going to take a swipe at you, Brian. And yeah, he gets 18 on you. Does that hit?
Just barely.
Remember, he's got disadvantage. He's got to reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
3 times.
Good memory.
Oh, I'm nat 20. Oh, I can double damage now. I'm just kidding.
No. With disadvantage, you have to choose the
Disadvantage,
worst roll.
pick the lower. Sir? No.
Just thought it was funny. Okay, so he doesn't hit you. And Quentin.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold my ground right there because he's right where we want him, and I'm gonna loose my 2 crossbows right into his eye.
Okay, fire away.
His one remaining eye.
Yeah.
That would be 19 and 17.
19 and 17. 17 does not hit. The 19 does.
Nice.
That'll be 13 points of damage to the eye.
13. Okay.
Seems like our goal is just to make a blind scorpion.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we talked about as a team before the session started. We're going to blind a scorpion. Are we all on board? Yes, we are.
So the scorpion screams and writhes around, and then between the Anu's golem pushing on his butt and and putting him out, and then you have the bards with spectral hands. You have fake walls of water guiding him. Eventually, after all the thrashing, the fountain geyser goes up, and he sprays up in the air, and he flips, and he's twisting all around in the water. He's just all up in the air, and then when he comes back down, he smashes into pieces because he's just stone now, and so now his arms and legs and everything are everywhere.
Fun.
Good job, everybody. Woohoo!
It was a successful raid.
You want to call it that, I guess.
Gary, I got a question for you.
Yes.
The stinger was blown off earlier before we started hitting with water. Could I get some venom out of the stinger?
Oh, Estelle wants venom too.
I
That's
would
a
like venom
great
too.
idea,
That's a
Bonnie.
great idea.
I can make a venom bullet.
You could.
Well, maybe if you didn't damage the stinger so much, you could have.
All I did was get it wet, man.
So is that a no? There's no venom to harvest?
No, you guys can get some venom.
Woohoo.
You'll have to,
venom.
Yay!
you'll have to have it analyzed to see what it
How
does.
How much are we allowed to have?
You get a vial each. I'll work out the exact dosage and everything offline and get back to you.
Steve feels a little funny with everybody looking for venom.
You're on one tonight.
No, it just gives me back to when I was playing Nightshade.
But Bonnie momentarily considers using it as a hot sauce on her tacos, but then decides to give it to Rixery instead. So Rixery gets 2 vials.
All right. So now,
All right, no more thoughts, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
he's like, he's trying really hard to think of nothing right now. And, oh, where did I?
We already fought the Stay Puft Scorpions.
No, where is it?
Did anybody bring graham crackers? That's a Stay
Oh,
Puft
there it
Scorpion.
is.
I mean, we need some graham crackers and chocolate.
So you see coming out of the Dead Sea is this figure walking up on shore and heading towards you guys.
Does it have pizza in its hands?
Yes, it's the pizza delivery guy. Someone dreamt of pizza, and so now everyone has food. No,
Someone called an Uber and they came to the dream world.
I got the one with the extra pepperoni.
no, it's
Had a remarkably smooth gait coming out of them.
no, it's a figure, and it's wearing like a plague doctor mask.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the plague doctor is not bringing pizza, so let's just.
In it.
Oh no,
Wanna
is
make
it
that clear.
Death Sister Plague?
Very good, Natalie.
Is
Yeah,
it plague?
Plague. I don't remember what Plague's name was with a D though.
Destruction.
Distraction.
And she goes, I think I have notes as what she's going to say. So,
It's like destruction or disease or one of the sisters.
Destruction and disease are the same thing.
she-
Because it's dream, death,
well, she
delirium.
hold on, DM's doing stuff.
Oh, okay. I will be quiet.
All right, so the person starts to speak, and he goes, so I'm not sure what to call you. Are you acolytes, servants, apprentices, slaves?
We prefer to think of ourselves as aggressive, independent contractors.
Yeah, so my brother Death is contracting you.
Yeah.
What is he contracting you for?
Stuff.
Your business.
Let's not disrespect one of the endless guys. That'd be great.
We're not at liberty to
Oh, this
say.
coming from you?
I made deals before we were death.
As far as I understand it, I have talked to Fate, or in this game, Destiny, and they're under the impression that all of you should be dead. Why are you not dead?
We should be dead? Oh no.
It's not that easy to kill us.
Oh, is that when death broke the rules by saving us?
Yeah, he broke the rules and worked with the deal maker. I'm suspecting my brother did something, and it feels like the deal maker's hand in this. Let me just tell you 3 basic rules for life. Don't make promises when you're happy, don't answer when you're angry, and don't make decisions when you're under pressure. You've caught the attention of people you shouldn't have. Now I want to know some answers.
But you just told us not to make decisions under pressure.
I feel very pressured right now, and I'm a little on the defensive.
Yeah, you're literally asking us to make decisions while putting us under intense pressure.
We're sassy.
Okay, everyone takes 10 points of damage. She takes off her mask and breathes, and this cloud of black, it just covers. So now you're kind of in this fog of black ink. She puts her mask back on. I suggest you watch how you talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I can touch you and your flesh will wither and fall from your body. I can make you drown in fluids from your own lungs. I can have things go inside and eat your brain and drive you mad.
Okay. We were just trying to point out a distinction. No need to get feisty here.
Don't listen to the teenager. She didn't mean any offense.
I would like to point out that I already said to not disrespect the endless, but you know, apparently no one's going to listen to me.
So I want to know.
Evidently doesn't understand.
Okay, DM's doing stuff.
So once again, I want to know what's going on with Death. He's been acting strangely for, I would say, I don't know, going on almost 13 years. He stopped time once more than a decade ago and would not give me an answer. And now, as far as I can understand it, you should be dead, but you're not. And there's no accounting for it in any of records, no save or anything like that that could put you down an alternate path. So,
to the best of my knowledge, Death has contracted us to correct certain mistakes that have been made in the timeline.
mistakes.
Cleaning up
Not
other messes.
not necessarily mistakes, but there's a entity out there creating objects of great chaos and destruction that were not planned by either the endless or the gods of this world. And so he's asked us to find them and bring them to him for safekeeping. As for the other 13 years ago, we don't know what that's about.
A wise destruction of the endless. We would never claim to know the inner workings of the minds of someone so much farther above us as yourself or your brother.
So you're telling me that my brother is interfering because some mortal has made items that is interfering with mortal lives?
We actually don't know if it is immortal or not. We just know that they're very dangerous and powerful, and that getting rid of them is for the good of the world.
Good of the world.
The only part I don't understand is why isn't fate taking care of this?
Well, Fate and I will have to have a word with our brother for interference. I thank you for your testimony. It will be used accordingly. Now, if you can tell me anything else that you might have seen, anything answer why he's been acting so strange for so long now, I just might let most of you live.
Can I still make a perception or insight check to
Sure.
tell if she really is actually going to let us live, or if she maybe, I don't know.
She said some of you live.
Well, if she has, I don't know, if she might have some sort of idea what's going on with Death's daughter, like if,
Sure, go ahead.
okay. Oh, well, 10. I get a +7, so at least I get a +7, 10.
You don't know. She's kind of a hard read. She got a poker face with that mask on.
Stop trying to read entities, right? Almighty be, yeah.
Shouldn't that be a question that you should ask your brother?
I will ask my brother, and I will ask with some of the other endless, his actions cannot go on like this anymore. I will put an end to his goings on. I just needed the proof that you have given me so that I might act accordingly. Let's see. And then all of a sudden, another appears, right? And you guys are starting to feel very sick, by the way. You can feel phlegm filling your lungs. Your eyes are getting blurry. And he's, sister, what are you doing in my realm? You have not been announced. And or you did not announce yourself. And then Plague is like, I've come for answers. I come and go as I please. Not in this realm, you don't. Not here. And he goes, do you know what's going on with Death? What his secrets are? Sister, as you know, I am neutral. Oh, is that a fact? Then how have all these mortals just dreamt up all these remedies and cures and inventions, spells to heal themselves? You give them nightmares and dreams, but some of those dreams, I think you perhaps have given them a little more than you should have. So can you truly claim neutrality? Will you, if you are not neutral, will you stand with us against Death? And the person which hopefully you figured out is Dream, says, all right, you have me. I have not been completely neutral, and I will not stand with you. And matter of fact, in my realm, and you affecting the people who are here is over. You can't just dismiss me like your dream is over. And he goes like that, and she blows away into sand. Ooh. Just from the dream realm. She's not dead. She's just sand. Dream realm. And then
She's been banished.
Yes, he kicked her out of the dream realm.
Though you have not done it for us, we thank you, kind Morpheus, King of the Dreams.
Unfortunately, you've said too much already about my brother. I've known about his daughter for a while because when she dreams, she comes here. And the first night she dreamt of a skeletal savior who was kind and gentle. It was not hard to put it together. I've tried to cover his tracks the best I can. Tell my brother to watch his back. The others have taken notice of his erratic behavior and they plot and scheme. I told them they would get no help from me, that I am neutral, but yet here I am. So I guess I have chosen a side. Death and his Annabelle, she considered, Plague considers what she infected Annabelle with her masterpiece. Since she's found out, well, her wrath will know no equal. She will come for the girl, for the deal maker, for Death, and for all of you.
We are truly sorry of what we have given away. We were under pressure, and we thank you for your kind hospitality.
Is there anything that we can do to assist Death in protecting and hiding Annabelle?
The endless are nothing to be trifled with. I'm not sure what can be done. I will do what I can. You know, I will guard the dreams, so plague shall not be able to enter that way. If plague killed you in this dream, in case you haven't figured out, this world is my realm. Right now, you are all drifting on pieces of wood in the ocean, exhausted, and you are here with me. But I have put enmity between myself and plague. She will never be able to get into your dreams again. And because if you die in your dreams, you die in real life.
Good to know.
So we really were out in the ocean the whole time.
And you still are. But I have a way of making dreams into a reality. I believe you wished to go to a particular land, you're to retrieve an item.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, for what it's worth, I dreamt of a pile of gold bars.
And then, so let me unlock this. Unlock it. Oh, now it came off. I got kinks to work out still. But at least it's unlocked and movable.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to start the next game at.
Ta-da.
That's awesome.
Take a look at that windmill, huh? That's a nice looking windmill.
Oh, great session, Gary.
Thank you. Okay.
We didn't die.
Can we rest now, please? I have like 2 spell slots left. And like
I have 4 hit points.
you have 4. Oh my gosh, I only have 12. So I'm not.
So this is the overhead view of the town.
This little town looks like it should have an inn somewhere. We can rest up, right?
Yeah.
Man, Estelle doesn't care. She's just gonna lay right down on the ground.
Wait,
I'll sleep in
Wait,
the field at this
windmill.
point. I
wait,
just
wait,
want-
wait. We were technically asleep on that driftwood. We were dreaming. So shouldn't that
I
count
mean,
as a long
Natalie's
rest?
got a point.
All right, so let me move everybody.
Not a restful rest, man.
Yes, not a very restful rest.
Well, no one ever said that had to be
I think
restful rest. It just
everybody-
has to be a long rest. And I would say that was a pretty long rest.
Wait, if that was all a
Sorry,
dream,
my
we
best.
didn't actually use any of our supplies
Yes,
up.
the bar goes with you. I gotta
So
find.
is he just part? I got him. Is he just part of our game now?
Yes,
Cool.
it'll be painted. So Dream said, you know, I have brought you to the place in the dream world that you were trying to travel in the physical. And once I leave, you will be awake and you will be at your destination. Your dreams will have become a reality. I have plucked you from the sea and I have saved you. And I guard your back. I guard the door of your dreams. Farewell and tell my brother good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. You are very kind.
So Gary, does this mean I still have my dynamite?
Nope, you used it in the dream. It's really gone.
What?
Yep.
But it was just a dream.
Well, you know,
got waterlogged in the ocean.
stuff
Yeah.
happens. You are magically out of the ocean.
I still want to take a long rest. That's my only request
Yes.
at this
So
point.
you guys can take a long rest, but I'm just gonna play some music so you get an idea of where you are as soon as I can find my little page that says what's playing.
I want Aaron to look at plague that I painted.
Yes, he can in just one moment.
Okay.
So, Welcome to the equivalent of the Shire.
Yes.
Yay!
We made it.
Yep. You see a bunch of small little halflings running
Yes.
around, you know, being playful, eating food, drinking, you know, playing music. Everything is peaceful and quiet. And so you've made it to basically Hobbiton. And the reason why they look like normal houses and not hobbit houses is because I couldn't find any stupid files to print.
Why is Plague sitting there with us in the middle of Hobbiton?
Because I did a good painting job on it and I wanted to show her off.
Yeah. That's
Bravo, bravo.
Hey, Carrie,
Yeah.
when he first put that model down, I like zoomed in as far as I could because I was actually impressed by it. I was checking out that model for quite some time. You did a really good job.
Thanks.
She's gorgeous. She really is.
Like I said, I took what you taught me, Aaron, and I ran with it.
Or since
Lessons or something.
So since we ran into the Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest.
This is our ending music.
Get her to
So what did you guys think of the session? Did you like it?
Yeah,
It was
fun.
great.
Tense. It was good.
Really whimsical.
You did a lot of tricks, honey.
Did you like the volcanoes going off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do a volcano before and it didn't work out perfectly, so I got mad and I was like, I'm gonna make some volcanoes this time.
I especially loved the lava panties. Fabulous. And the sand, I really couldn't tell if this was real sand and I wanted to touch it so bad. I didn't even notice the string and it was like sitting in front of it.
All right. Well, that's it for today's session. I had a lot of fun doing this.
I'm super excited because hopefully
It
the
was
next
super
time we'll
awesome,
actually
Gary.
get to be there.
Yeah.
It was really great.
Hey, Gary,
Are we leveling up?
those that did not use our reroll token, does that carry over or
No,
is that
yeah.
a
No,
session only?
the reroll tokens carry over.
But you gotta ask for one in a pirate voice.
Yeah, but you have to.
I don't know if you can top the sea shanty, man. I sat there and thought about that for a ridiculously long amount of time.
Yeah, so
I loved your sea shanty, by the
I
way.
like-
That was so
I like
cool.
sea shanty
will
too.
you point the camera this direction
Oh,
for a second?
yes, hold on. Me.
Because this is so awesome.
Bonnie, I loved your sea shanty. That was awesome.
Are
So,
we leveling up this time?
so we have a bucket for everyone. And so like when you earn a fate point or whatever, I just throw it in your bucket. So then I've just been managing your guys' fate points and rerolls.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Carrie. That's
Thank
super
you.
nice of you.
And you know, Ruth's got her own drawer. You're not.
Yep. we're
That's
happy.
her. Yep.
So do you wanna ask for a reroll token in a pirate voice?
Army needs a reroll token.
Okay, you get one.
It's in your bucket.
Or can we have a reroll token and maybe some sugar and tea and rum?
Nice, Natalie.
My,
We're using a specific.
no, I'll well, they actually would, but that's.
Oh.
They were? Oh, no.
They were just with the zeros, ones with the ones.
Oh, okay. I can
That's
do
what it
simple
was.
math.
But yeah, so I've done an awful lot to this to the basement where you guys aren't gonna quite get to appreciate because you're not in person. But I did a lot of work on that hallway. I can't quite get the camera over there for you guys to see.
Post some photos of it.
Yeah, I will post some photos of it. So, because you guys, of course, saw the overhead camera which basically it holds Carrie's phone, so it's wireless because the wire management got really annoying. I redid the wires for the point of view camera that I'm holding now. I added that spot camera to give some flickering light effect on the ground, as well
Yeah,
as
I was noticing that,
light effect.
the flame thing.
Yeah, and now my rod fell off. I'm gonna have to fix it, but see that thing there, it doesn't look like much, got a little hook on it. That's a lock, because I kept trying to pull this over and occasionally the force of the wire would pull it back. But with this rod connected to it, I can just twist it, a slight turn, and it locks. And then I undo it, and then I can move it with the rod. And so that's a custom lock that I built. And I'll post some.
That's awesome.
And I'll post some pictures of the hall too, because I did a lot of work there. But that's it for today, guys. So I'll let everyone go.
Hey, Gary, just one suggestion. I don't know if it's because it's on the iPhone or not, but is it possible to force the iPhone into landscape mode?
Oh, like lock it in landscape mode?
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
I'd have to play with it.
Yeah, so we'll play with it for next time. We're still working out the bugs.
That's
know.
a good suggestion.
Yeah, well, after the last suggestion by Buddy's husband, I went and spent weeks. So that thing that you saw wasn't just a purchase. It's actually 23 separate pieces that were purchased, but several of them I had to purchase, and they were the wrong one, and send them back to Amazon. So I actually made something like 60 purchases to get that happen. Then I had to machine parts in order to get those things to fit together, because they don't go together like that. So that represented, I don't know, probably like 30 to 40 hours worth of work to get that thing to work properly.
Nice.
Very nice job, man.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
So
Do we level up for next time, or is it after next time that we level up?
I've lost track of which one is the third time. So this is the third time since you've leveled up. I thought it was only the second.
Oh, we did.
I can count how many recaps I've done.
Okay, Carrie will double check and then let you know. I didn't think it was until after next time, but maybe it's this time. Carrie will get back and let you know.
Okay.
Well, my internet is having issues, so I'm gonna sign off, and I hope to be there in person next time.
Yes, that would be so awesome.
Bye.
All right, bye everybody. I had a great
Bye,
time.
guys.
Good job. Really good job, Ruth. You did some stuff that really helped people, and I don't know if you noticed, but you were super effective.
Yes.
We enjoyed having you, Rick Rory.
Rick's Rory. I didn't know her character name. Awesome.
Yeah, she did good. I can never remember her character name. That's why I always call her
Is-
Ruth. If everyone else I'm going Molly, and I go, Ruth.
Yeah, Rick Story's nickname is Ruth. She answers to that.
What is your character? Is a cleric?
A tiefling cleric. A tiefling. Is it cleric?
Nice.
Okay, a tiefling cleric.
Nice.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Well, good night.
Bye.
Night,
Night,
all.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
So fun. So awesome.